This is an emergency transmission. Citizens of the world, please, make no mistake. The zombie apocalypse is near. Will you cower and hide, or join us and fight? We are Dezombified, so stay on point and watch your six.
Hello, can anybody hear us? Hello and welcome to Dezombified, featuring the Horror Honeyz. How's everybody doing today? With me, I have the magnificently perfect Mary P.
Mary.
Bloody
Oh,
Mary.
my internet is cutting out.
Oh no!
Hi guys. We also have Mina, the undead ballerina.
And we have Banshiba, the Banshee of 1,000 creepypastas.
And of course, with us, we have Diabolical Dame Saturday.
Hello, how is everybody? Oh, and it's before Easter too. This we should be really thankful for.
Oh, yeah.
Going.
Is
Oh,
Easter
yes.
this week?
Yes,
Yes, this Sunday.
it is.
Yes.
Tomorrow.
Oh,
I have 2 Easters.
I
so
am
never
not ready.
remember.
Well, you got one day to get ready.
We may not have Easter eggs or jelly beans or any of those colorful little peeps, but we have all sorts of treats for you, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, yes, we do. And today we have so many treats. I don't know. This is something that, at least for me, is kind of close to my heart. I think for Dame Saturday, this is close to her heart as well. We talked about these back in January. Again, another subject that we've had on the books for quite a while. And I think at least for me, it started with the Sunday Funnies. And then branched into comic books. And of course, comic books went into graphic horror of literature and folk tales and fairy tales. I remember having The Goose Girl as a comic book. I don't know how many people even know that story. But I think a lot of horror had a lot of that. When they had the censors, the comic censors, it was really hard for them to get around it, but they did a really great job of it. And comic horror is something that has been, or comic book horror, I can't say comic horror, that's a different thing.
Yes.
Comic book horror has been a thing for well, since the 50s and 60s at least, if not further back. Of course, I wasn't alive in the 50s and 60s. I just take it from the ones I've seen. But our subject today is horror comics and the female leads in them. But first,
remember to like, share, subscribe, and ring that bell to get more people in here.
Oh, yes. Ding-a-ling it all the way.
please, 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 please.
You get that bell in. You get that bell in. Oh, sorry.
Get that bell.
Hit
Get
that
it
bell.
good.
Hit that bell. Hit it good. We have a list of names for our little mascot. And again, we're still trying to figure out how to get that in a list so that you guys can make a poll on it. And
Speaking of names, let's call out some people that have visited.
Oh, yes. Let's see who is in the chat.
Ooh.
I see. Go ahead. I got excited. Sorry. PA Nightmare is in his house.
I'm waiting for my chat to start up again.
Oh, fabulous Serena DeFalco is here.
Yeah,
Hello.
I saw Serena. I saw Evil Outcast.
See,
Foxers.
Christina and Son Ghost Squad.
Hawk 62. Hey, Wayne.
Fox Adventures.
22 is here too, as well as one of my favorites, Spike Hunter. How are you doing?
Fox Adventures.
Yeah.
I'm looking. Did we miss anybody?
Oh, the evil. Oh no, the evil outcast.
Yeah.
And the dreaded Hawk 62 comes swimming in here. Oh no.
We're gonna ignore Streamlabs.
Vidith 22 is here, guys.
Hi, Vidith.
Hi, Vidith.
It's been a while.
Thanks for coming.
Thank you so much for joining us. Oh, goodness gracious. So, let's see here. We have a strict time restraint. Is it time restraint?
Yeah, we have a limited time here. People.
Yes. Brains are tired.
Yep.
We have an hour.
So, yeah, and Horror Goddess. Yes, this thing is working.
There you are! Yay!
So we're going to start with, and this is one that Dame is very, very familiar with, and she introduced me to her. Her name is Cassandra Hack from Hack and Slash.
Oh, yes. Yes, that is her name, and not making that up. She's basically the feminized version of Ash Williams from The Evil Dead, and she's very gritty, really sarcastic as much as him. She uses guns, she uses axes, she uses a Russian accent, but he's not all conventionally handsome, if you will, but he is an 8-foot-tall behemoth. You do not mess with him because he used to be called the Meat Man, and for good reason. But
don't be confused. He was not necessarily the Meat Man. He just stayed in the butcher shop. The Meat Man just adopted and took him in. He has a heart of gold, even though he does what he does,
Yeah.
Just saying.
Although I'll give you one little spoiler. She goes after slashers. She goes after killers and psycho people. She even temporarily teamed up with Chucky, the killer doll. So makes that little appearance right there. And
Hatchet.
Yeah. Hatchet and all sorts of zombies and voodoo, and it's really interesting. Plus, it has a dark sense of humor.
She went after her own mother.
Yes, I was going to cover that part where even her own mother committed suicide when she worked as a cafeteria worker, and she used to butcher anybody who bullied her daughter, which was Cassie. And Cassie got bullied because of the connotation and especially how eccentric her mother was. So pretty much ostracized from the very beginning. She was not dealt a good hand at all. But had to fight back.
Can you blame her? Honestly.
Yeah.
Tell them how she went out. How her mother went out. She went out in a blaze of glory. Well, not exactly a blaze of glory.
No. But she, her mother became a slasher, and she had to make a tough decision by killing her own mother.
Yes.
But had a very good reason because her mom was not in her right mind because her mother committed suicide. I'm not going to tell you how she did it, but you will find out. You'll find out later. But her mother committed suicide, and she came back from the dead as the lunch lady and started killing people. And that's when Cassie said, "No, something has to be done."
Yep.
She had to stop her.
I always think of like Adam Sandler when I hear the lunch lady. I'm sorry.
If only it was that.
It's like
pleasant.
I wonder.
I'm
no kidding, right?
That wasn't that pleasant.
No.
And we have already gone to food.
Yes. I would have to say the lunch lady got her just desserts. Served by family.
Ooh.
I would get my joke.
Well, it's befitting anyway.
Okay. So we do have, and we forgot this because I forgot it. My fault.
And also, thanks to Banshiba here, we have a nice little illustration of what Cassie Hack looks like.
Partially.
Yes.
It's not a crossover, but we'll find out. We'll find out who the other half is. We'll find out.
Yeah.
Who would bacon. So our question of today is: comic books and mangas have led some of us to some of our most memorable horror characters. Good or bad, what ladies can you think of?
Yes.
So that's for you in the chat. Come on, give us some people you can think of as we go.
You have been challenged. You must answer to our challenge.
And we've got some that are in the same comics, and yeah, we kind of spread manga into anime because there's. Thank you, Horror Goddess got mine.
Boobarella.
Well, we have
yes.
Blood Rain, we have Vampirilla, we have some that cross into other things there. There's Cassie Hack's origin story. Thank you, Dame, for linking that.
No problem.
Lady
Lobo? I would like to see Lobo feminized. That would be interesting.
I know Lobo. I don't know Lady Lobo. I will have to look that up. Thank you, Spike Hunter.
Thank you. Really, that's something to look forward to.
Lady Lobo.
And hello, Christina and Son. Hello.
Let's see. So we've also got on the list Vampirilla, and I don't know anybody who is into comics and horror that doesn't know who Vampirilla is, because, well, yeah. You don't know who she is? Let me
I know who she is.
Lady Vampirilla has been around for a long time. A very long time. Monster High. My granddaughter loves Monster High. Vampirina. Yeah. And Dame Saturday brought up Elvira earlier.
Oh, yes.
Pre-show discussions.
Oh, yes, and Lady Death. Still impressive.
Lady Death. You know, the best line in her origin story is right at the end when she says, "Hope is dead. I'm Lady Death." And if you know her origin story, you understand that's a double meaning there. Daphne and Velma from the Scooby-Doo.
I would have to say they do count, in a way.
I think they count.
Yes.
I think they count.
Mm.
Also, another underrated character. Not a lot of people really hear about her, but there's a big subculture dedicated to Emily the Strange.
We talked about her.
Anybody ever heard of Emily the Strange? But
You saw
yeah.
it first.
But Emily the Strange, she's a 13-year-old girl that's basically wears all black. She has these 4 cats around her, and she likes to go on spooky adventures, and she invents things. She's not very social. She has her own anti-person kind of thing. She's always causing mischief. She's actually has a genius IQ, so don't underestimate her at all.
Roddy.
And also, it's theorized that she could be a romantic asexual, so there's some representation there.
Yeah. For those of you who are familiar with Helsing, there's Integra, Fairbrooks, Wingate, Helsing, and Sierra Victoria. There's actually other females in
Ceres.
Helsing, but Ceres.
Yeah,
Ceres,
that's how you pronounce her name.
Yeah, I know. I don't know why I said that. Ceres Victoria. You meet right there at the beginning.
Per se, but the manga is very detailed, pretty damn graphic.
Yeah, did we go offline?
Does anybody hear us?
Back.
No.
We're back. We're back.
Okay.
We're back. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Let's see. We've got Devil Woman.
Yes.
There's Victoria.
Yeah, and also we have Misa Amane from
Misa Amane from Death Note, which
yes,
I have to say the manga and the original anime for Death Note. While I can understand and watch the Americanized movie, and that's what I'm going to call it. I don't recommend somebody learning about Death Note from that.
No.
It's like I wouldn't recommend watching Vampirilla, Bansheeba.
I know, but god dang it. If you're like a fan of it, you're going to be disappointed. But there's boobs. So, go see some boobs. That's about all you're going to get out of it. Even the creator who made it was just like, no.
I wouldn't recommend somebody watching any of the Blood Rain movies either because they were blah.
Yes.
True.
Yeah, playing the game was far better. Plus, there's some comic books dedicated to her.
There are comic books that are great.
Also, there's something else that's a little bit controversial. It's not for the faint of heart. I recommend Lucy. Lucy from Elfin Lied. Yes. Oh my gosh, she really does count. But it's more of a drama than an actual horror thing. But she is a mutant with horns on her head. Specifically, her species is called Diclonius. And she has these invisible arms called vectors that come out of her back. But here's something else that has these vectors: is that not only can she destroy things and tear, people's limbs off, and with just her mind using those things, but also she can concuss. She can throw things. She even threw a huge boat at somebody with those things. And also, there's something else that's dangerous about her species. is that her vectors contain a viral infection, so you better not be a man around her because she will infect a man's sperm with her virus. And that's how Diclonius reproduce, is that they mutate the man's sperm as a carrier, and then when the man impregnates another woman, she gives birth to Diclonius.
Paranormal STD.
Yes.
We've got Skullduggery Pleasant Book Series has been mentioned.
So if you're a man and you happen to be touched by her, you better wish for death. You don't want to spread her infection.
Yeah.
You know, she just uses you, so it's just a convenient thing to spread her species around.
Yeah.
Ew.
So let's see. Blood Rain. Like I said, Blood Rain and Vampirilla, I don't recommend their movies.
Oh yeah, Lust from
Lust.
Yeah, from Full Metal Alchemist. I agree right there. Oh yeah.
Actually, Lust from the Seven Deadly Sins as well. Actually, that's a pretty cute little anime if you want to. I mean,
actually,
I like it.
Lust from the Seven Deadly Sins is actually male.
Yeah.
Technically male.
But a lot of the other characters are female, and they're very different than what you would think they would be.
Yes. Yes, I agree with you. Lust was that evil. Yes. Yes, I agree with you. Yes.
You know, somebody else who is really evil, and I hate to throw it in there just because I feel I should. Just because. I mean, it's not a series. Of course, it's from the books and a running movie or whatever, but Acacia.
Yeah.
She is very... You don't want to cross her path.
Yeah, Merlin.
Or, you know, it's another one that's oh yeah, Hell Girl. Don't mess with her either. But another one, I have to say, this one will really mess with your mind as well. When you read the whole entire series, there was a little bit of an anime appearance. There are some live action movies dedicated to this character. I would have to say, I agree with you. They're horror goddess. So
yeah, that's what I was laughing.
Yeah, but anyway, yeah. Oh, Revy from Black Lagoon.
Derailment.
Anyway, I was going to say, Tomie. Anybody ever heard of Tomie?
Tomie.
Yeah.
Sounds familiar to me.
Her name is spelled Tomie.
Yep.
But the thing about her is that she kind of behaves like a succubus, but not entirely an actual demon herself. The thing is that she likes to seduce men, try to live in luxury, try to take advantage of them. She even ruins women's lives. She temporarily drives them insane, and the thing is that you can kill her, but parts of her will be cloned. She pretty much regenerates, and you know, she acts all nice and sweet and such, but there's that underlying monster half of her that acts very spiteful and very evil and diabolical about her. But yeah, when you read the whole thing, and very beautifully interested, like really beautifully drawn and such, very good plot line. But when you get into it and learn more of her origin story, but it's more like a mystery, suspense, as well as you know, horror as well. Full of
sounds like a hot date to me. I'm missing the point here.
Yeah.
What's wrong with this?
But yeah, the thing is that she can regenerate and to other things, and also her clones try to kill each other because she says, "I'm the real Tomie," and it confuses the hell out of people.
Is it Revy or Roberta in Black Lagoon? There's so many Black Lagoons in my head right now.
Yeah.
It's not funny. Your
Yeah,
sister is.
but I have to say, I recommend the live action movies more because that one was freaky, especially when you see her severed head in a tank and she grows these roots out, and that's how she regenerates and causes all this hell.
Yeah.
El Loco!
And we don't recommend live actions for some of these because live action doesn't always get
interpret well, but it does. They did a good job.
For Tommy, it did.
Yeah.
For Vampirella, for Blood Rain,
Yeah.
it did not. And I'm going to bring them up again, guys. My favorite 2 lines in Blood Rain: respect your elders.
Oh, he's wondering, does Horror Goddess saying, does Morgan from the Dragon Age comics count, or is that more fantasy than horror?
Morgan, period. If you know the character Morgan from Norse mythology, the Morgan, and it's called the Morgan, not Morgan. The Morgan is quite an evil character in some cases.
Very destructive.
She's a bitch, in other words. That's what she is. She's a bitch.
Oh, the Raven Goddess. I mean.
Oh, actually, that's Celtic. Not Norse.
Hey, crowflies.
Hey, artificial intelligence. Hello, good to see you.
Hey, mutant.
The crowflies.
Local nightmare.
Hello, we have more fine feather friends coming in.
Hola. ¿Cómo estás?
Organa, Medusa. Oh yes, Medusa. Scary.
And like I said, a lot of people, that's the way they got into mythology. Not me, but that's the way a lot of people got into mythology, is by comic books. So it's not that strange that, and I'm sorry again for my voice this week, guys. It's not that strange for people to move from a comic book setting to a whole venue of different media sources on a genre. Yes. Bathsheba's makeup is on point as always.
Although I have to I have to say this about the Morgan, is that she is that much of a very feared goddess in Celtic mythology that those who went to battle in order to appease this goddess, they had to do something called the Morgan's acorn crop, and it has nothing to do with the trees. That means that you have to clean the heads of your enemies, put them on pikes to appease this goddess.
Yeah.
To satisfy her. And if you don't, then she's probably going to claim your life instead.
Yeah.
And
hi, Mama.
Here. Hello.
Let's see. We had Walking Dead characters, and this was Mary and Dame Saturday's, because I haven't seen or read Walking Dead.
Oh my god, I love. So I actually read most of the Walking Dead graphic novels, and it's so much different than the series on TV. 100%. Like, even the characters are different, and there's characters that don't even exist in the book that are on the show and stuff.
Yeah,
it's crazy. But Michonne is probably one of my favorites ever.
Oh, do not mess with her.
Badass. Oh, so good, so good. And Andrea is actually way different than the show portrayed her. In the comics, she's actually way more of a strong, independent woman, and she's pretty good in the book. I like her in the books, not in the show.
Yeah.
Oh, my babies, how I've missed you. I'm sorry. I'm still stuck on Blood Rain.
Quoting Blood Rain right there. Oh, too funny.
Oh my god. Sorry, autocorrect on that. My phone is retarded. I got my other phone back, but I'm trying.
Oh, another woman to mention teenager, kind of like Emily the Strange, except a lot more dangerous, and she's pyrokinetic. I would like to mention Vampire Princess Miyu.
Yes.
Oh, yes, she's awesome.
She's on our list, too.
Yes. Yes.
We put a list together, and we're sitting here going, you know, this list could go on forever because, you know, we've got so many great characters that are in comic books or manga that are horror related that are female.
Or another one I can recommend is Chibi Vampire. It's sort of horror, but it's like horror / comedy kind of thing. I saw the anime on it, and Karen is adorable. I adore her so well, and she gets embarrassed very easily, but pretty much a dangerous vampire near the end of the series, but it's a lot more tragic in the manga itself. It's kind of like lighthearted at the same time. Her sister is unhealthily obsessed with her. I will say this, but the thing about Chibi Vampire, it's cute, kind of series.
Chibi.
Yeah, and because in the vampire world, she's actually an embarrassment because instead of a blood taker, she's a blood maker. And when she gets embarrassed, she has this big gush of blood coming out of her nose.
Vampire. Yeah.
But when she bites somebody, she transfers her blood into them, and she's actually attracted to unhappy people, so her bite makes people happy for a long while. It's pretty
That
funny
sounds
how that
familiar.
works. Yeah. Like her mother is only attracted to people who are liars. So I guess you're to bite somebody, they'll tell the truth.
Hey, we need some of those out there.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, Raven from DC Comics.
Oh yes, from the Teen Titans.
Yes.
Yes.
Mhm.
Let's see. I keep going through our list, and I think we've actually gone through most of the people on our list that we wrote down, but we've got so many more.
Oh, we never forgot. Oh yes, Death from the Sandman series.
Yeah. Well,
Yes, I think she counts.
There's also Death in Marvel.
Yes.
But
yes.
It's there. She is not Lady Death. Don't get her confused. She is not Lady Death. Lady Death is completely different, and I don't know how many people remember the game City of Heroes, City of Villains, but I actually made Lady Death in that game. The character name was Lady Death and everything, and I was able to get her outfit somewhat like Lady Death's outfit as well, which was really cool. Again, not a game for children.
Yes.
Ominous Audio, we're talking about female leads in horror comics.
I would have to say Queen Beryl does fit to a certain extent, but I think it's more like dark fantasy.
Yeah, more dark. Sailor Moon's more dark fantasy.
Yes, the manga is a lot darker than the anime. Oh my god.
Well, the anime they made sort of they teenified
the tentacles. It's the tentacle part. I don't know. I get that's sexy. The tentacles are sexy.
Tentacle porn.
But I can recommend an anime that's hello, Animals Audios. I can recommend another anime that's dark fantasy. If you like magical girls but you want something dark, pull out Madoka. Magical Girl Madoka. I think that really fits extremely well. And it's not all
that's the way Vampirella came in. She went the original. I mean, she was in the 60s, she was created by a feminist, I believe.
Yeah.
Which is ironic because she was, okay, just put it this way. This is the reason why I did a crossover, only because I am not wearing what Vampirilla wears because I cannot pull that off on a live stream.
No.
It would
Cassie
be
Hack
that.
Not on
gamer.
YouTube. YouTube
We
would
would
not let us do that.
No,
We
Cassie
would have
Hack
to
has
charge
like-
you to see the show.
Yeah.
Hi, Leonard
Evil
Barton. And
The
we've
Evil
got,
Queen in the Happily Ever After comics, I would have to say she does count.
Yeah.
Yeah, she does.
Yes. We've got Leonard Barton joined us. Max Visions joined us.
Hey guys.
Most of the floofy animals and the happy tree friends. No.
Oh my god, I remember that. I laughed hard. Oh my god.
Those rock. I love those. That reminds me
my
also of Foamy the squirrel, but that's not a girl. But
I
his
love
counterpart
Foamy.
is. Foamy
Jermaine.
rocks. I love
As a matter of fact,
Jermaine, yeah, I would have to say she counts to a certain extent, especially with the dark thoughts she has, and putting up with the exploding rubber ducky in her bathtub.
no. The anime and hold on, I'll get it out in a minute. The
Pink bear and purple skunk.
the toaster.
yes.
Oh, nice fan art though. I like that.
Yeah. Hey,
That's
if you've got
impressive.
fan art, send it to us. Send us
Yes.
your fan art. We have
Please.
no fan art
Something.
in our box. There's no fan art in our box.
Waiting.
Please send us fan art.
Waiting.
And also, you have all the time in the world with this quarantine, so there's no excuse, people.
And I'm getting ready to give you the address right now. So,
I'm whacking my scythe on the desk like a teacher and saying, "You demand to give me your fan
I don't
art."
have my whip. Otherwise, I'd be like, I would shove that in your faces right now if I had my riding crop. But it's not in the car.
look, do it, Serena. Do it.
Yes, please, something.
I do have to say though, talking about Foamy the squirrel and his counterpart, yeah,
Jermaine.
I kind of got a nickname from her back in the day, and it was from Jiggly. That was my nickname. They called me Jiggly. Yes, that's my name. Where she's like, does my butt look fat?
Yeah, you've got Jermaine with
Jiggle,
the big
jiggle.
boobs, and Jermaine with the
Yes.
little boobs, and Jermaine with the in between boobs, and then you've got that one episode where she had the thing where she could blow up her boobs and
Oh yeah, that ring, that magic ring she was wearing. Oh
That
my
was so
god,
funny.
that was hilarious. I loved it.
Mm.
yes.
Jiggle, jiggle.
I still remember one of the earlier episodes where she killed Ghostface.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Speaking of Ghostface, and this is a tangent, guys.
That's
I
fine.
was watching Being Scared's videos the other day, and did you know he's got a short film series he's working on called Woodsboro that is set
No.
23 years after the original Scream movies?
Do tell.
Yeah, I saw now I'm not a big Scream fan, okay? I know that's kind of a atrocity there, right there. I actually saw like the second or third Scream film first because friends wanted to watch it, and I was like, okay, I guess we can watch it. And I watched it, and I was like, okay, I have to go back and watch the others so that I know what the hell's going on here because I'm lost. And I've watched them again. I'm still not a big Scream fan, but when I saw the preview and I watched the first part, which is on his website or his YouTube page, I was like, okay, I have got to watch this because this was good. So yeah, that's being scared. It's called Woodsboro. And
I
hi,
like
Baron
scary
von
movie.
Pasta.
Baron.
Oh,
Fingers.
Fingers.
Sorry, fingers. God, I love that story. I love that. I love the story. Finger story. I love it. If you haven't checked it out, go to his site, check it out, give him a subscribe, please, and look for the finger story.
Fingers.
I love it. It's yes, the finger story.
And hello, Leonard Barton. How can I not forget you?
Yes. I already said hello to him, didn't he?
Yeah.
Nobody can hear me.
Oh, well. We're doing it now. Who cares? Oh, Mystique? Maybe.
Oh, yeah. If you're gonna include her, include Harlequin. Just saying.
Yes. Yes. Believe it or not, there's one
although Harlequin went backwards.
Yeah. Yes, it was.
Harlequin went backwards.
Yeah, you're right.
She was on the cartoon series.
Yes,
and
I remember
because she was liked so much on the cartoon series, they brought her into the comic books. She wasn't originally there. Lady Deathstrike. Oh my gosh. Have you seen the Lady Deathstrike versus Wolverine?
I wonder if Sedusa counts from the Powerpuff Girls, the old school version.
What about him? I'm just saying.
Going,
even though it's him, it's him, but it's him from the Powerpuff Girls. I love him.
Yes.
Love.
I have to say somewhat effeminate, but I think somewhat counts.
Yeah, I just brought him up because you mentioned the Powerpuff Girls, and I just absolutely love him.
Like,
So funny.
Like, you see how evil he is by him planning the demise of certain characters while playing with bath toys. That's something you have to back away from.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's
Hi,
not
Swedish
there.
Mom. Hi, Swedish
Mom. Yay! I haven't heard from you in a long time. I missed you.
Mojo Jomo.
Oh, Jojo and him.
Yeah.
Ship it.
Baron von Pasta. And yeah, I've been missing everybody because I'm so sick.
Aww.
You should have heard. Feel better.
You should have heard Bathsheba when she first got on with me this morning. She was like, "Oh my god!"
Oh, that was nice of you.
Thank you, Bathsheba. I love the kitty cat.
Oh, cute.
It's a fox. It's a fox. It's a fox.
Oh, it's a fox.
Well, it's cute.
Fox.
It's cute nonetheless. Who cares?
It is cute. I like
Madam
it.
Raven.
Madam Raven came in
Hi,
here.
Madam Raven.
All sorts of fine other friends in here.
Yeah, no, we need is CCG, Philia. Yeah. But
yeah, we're forming a murder here, aren't we?
Yeah, we are getting a murder. For those of you that don't know, a flock of ravens is called a murder.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Bellatrix from Harry Potter.
I would have to say.
We had that discussion earlier, didn't we?
We did actually.
Oh gosh.
Okay, we're not going to go into that.
No.
A conspiracy of ravens.
Yes, but here's something else that a lot of people don't know about that is that they can actually hold trials within their murder.
Yes.
So like such as for example that okay, let's say you're a crow that had done an offense, and
to the others.
Yeah, to the others, they would hold trials. They would discuss it among each other in their calling, and the defendant will be in the center of the circle, and then if you're found guilty, they execute you.
Yeah, they don't send you away. They don't exile you. They don't put you in prison. They just kill you.
Yes. Yes, and
they have funerals.
Yeah.
So I guess you could bring in Mina from Dracula, because Dracula.
Oh yeah.
This is what is me. what is me Dezombified?
Also, don't forget that Lucy from Dracula.
Oh. On Skream.
Oh yes.
I can't see the screen, so I'm gonna have to watch the back. Let's see. Baron von Post.
Oh yes.
I'm trying to read The Bride from Mary Shelley's books. Yeah.
I would have to say so.
I would. There's fan on it. Okay.
Yeah.
Stupid phone.
Welcome back,
okay, Swedish Mom, good night, and thank you for coming.
Thank you for stopping in.
Yeah.
Glad to see you again. Good to see you.
Again. I'm glad you're doing okay.
Yeah. Mavis from Hotel Transylvania.
Yeah. Yeah. Even though she doesn't have a comic book.
She's a little sneaky. She's sneaky. I love that movie. Yeah. I absolutely love that movie.
My granddaughter and I will get lost in all 3 movies in the afternoon. I swear.
You know what? Enchantress does count. Though, yeah, she was spooky as hell in Suicide Squad. Loved her.
Yeah, but you know what? You can hate a character and still love the character at the same time.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm the same way. I have love-hate relationships with all sorts of characters. Trust me. That's something.
I mean, Layla in Vampire Hunter D. I did not like the character. Honest, I didn't like her. But I did like her, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I didn't like her because she was, in my book, she was taking away from D. And I absolutely love D. Okay.
Yeah.
who can't love D?
Pokemon.
But I didn't like. I liked her, but I didn't like her. It's like I didn't like Doris, but I liked Doris.
Actually, technically, Sabrina from Pokemon, that psychic girl, would actually fit a lot better for that.
Yeah, a lot better.
Yes. Yes, that one. Perfect.
Shoot, what's her name? Sabrina the Teen Witch. And you have to read the comic book, guys.
Oh, yes. Yes.
The comic books.
Yes.
Not the movie, I mean, not the TV show. I understand, and I'm bad. I haven't watched it yet, mostly because I've been sick. The Netflix series is closer to the comic books than the television show was. Yes, I absolutely love D.
You know what? I think somewhat counts. Not exactly a comic book. I love the series. I like it on Netflix. I liked Violet Baudelaire and Sunny Baudelaire.
Yes. Yes.
It's like, come on, even Sunny does count. She's female, even though she's technically a toddler.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, she counts. Come on, give her some rank, people.
Well, she may be a toddler / baby.
Yeah.
But she gets into some stuff.
Yes. Yeah. She just wants you to think that she's an adorable, dumb kid, but really she's not.
She really gets into some stuff. Yeah.
Oh, yes. And a biter.
Oh my goodness. But yeah, that I liked both of the film adaptations, although again the Netflix series was able to get into more of the storyline. They were able to get into more of what the book had in it, because books had in them, because it's more than one book. But we're talking about a series of unfortunate.
Lemony Snicket's a series of unfortunate
events. Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm really having more than just problems with my vocal cords.
Oh, hello, Demented Maniac. Good
There's
to see you.
Demented Maniac. Dee's here.
Hey, Dee.
I haven't heard from you in a long time. How you been?
Yeah, the comic Sabrina was much better. Let's see. I'm looking at the time because we're running out of time, guys. We could keep going and going and going, and because there's so many, and we may focus on one or two for shows. I don't know. We'll think about it. But next week we have our fan art and creepypasta show, and right now we have no art. We need art.
Yes, people, come on. Again, like I said, there's no excuse. You have all the time in the world. You need to make some art. Come on. Time to get creative here.
There's the email again. The 19-hour streaming coming. We could probably do that.
I wish.
Oh, God.
We'd be exhausted by the end of it, but we could probably do that. We have a bit of a twist for our next show.
Yes,
our next show.
We do.
Yes.
And Mary wasn't with us in the discussion, so I'm sorry she's getting to hear this right now instead of earlier.
Oh no, totally okay.
But and I'll give you more details afterwards, because we've got actually one idea became two shows. Thanks to Banshiba. We have
I like messing shit up.
We have a bit of a twist. We're going to have a discussion about creepypastas and cryptids.
Yes.
But to find out where we're going to go with it, you're going to have to be here.
Yes. Attendance is needed.
Yes, attendance is needed to understand where we're going with it.
Required.
Oh, yes.
Mm-hmm.
There's the teddy bear.
Here I am.
Teddy.
And we don't know if he's going to be Toby, Maleficent, Evil Bob, EB, Grimly, or Grindel.
Ooh.
And have we got any other names to come up with?
The Rake.
No, I don't think he's a rake.
He's the rake.
I got
one of them. I got one of them underneath my deck. It don't do jack shit, but whatever.
I tickle the Bigfoot.
How about Putrid Patches?
Oh,
Hey,
cool.
hey now. I am
there's a name.
freaking
How about Patches?
adorable. Okay.
Boo-doo, boo-boo.
Oh.
You call him Herbert, and somebody else calls him Patches. Okay.
Or Bernard. I have to say that's good.
I like boo-boo. I like boo-boo. We're gonna call you boo-boo.
Well,
Are we
see,
putting
that's kind of
any
what I
of
call
these
my
on the
dog.
list?
That doesn't really.
Oh.
Hey,
How
Yeah.
about Balthazar?
But again,
is awesome.
yeah. If you're a cosplayer and artist and you do fan art of any kind, share your pictures with us. We want to see them.
Yes, I want to see them.
I'm going to put this up here again. Maybe if I can reach the keyboard.
Or if you made a badass T-shirt with a bleach design on it, show that. Come on.
Yeah,
Showcase
if you did the bleach T-shirt thing, we want to see that.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
We want to thank you all for coming
yeah.
in today and talking to us and enjoying this subject and discussing it with us. Let's see.
To be fair, we didn't really have a set picture of what I look like.
Yeah, we need
come on.
We're working on
a
that.
fan art. We need a fan art of the
that
bear.
wasn't nailed down.
Yes.
But we will be here next week. Hopefully, I'll have a voice.
You'll be okay. I know you will.
We've got, of course, Bansheba's going to be doing stuff on TikTok this week, I'm sure. Dave Saturday's probably got stuff coming out this week.
Oh, yes. You're in for a nice little Easter treat, everybody.
Boy, I like treat.
Oh, yes.
Dezombified's going to have some stuff going on this week. Love you too, Leonard. I love you all. I miss you guys because I hate being sick.
No.
Not fun. Mary P. Is Keo got anything coming out this week? Do you know? We have to keep an eye on her. Okay.
Yes.
And as soon as I get my voice back, I've got like three projects that are ready for me to record them, and I don't have a voice to record with.
Aww.
So, as soon as I have a voice, we'll be seeing those. I love you too, guys. I miss you guys. I miss all of you. Especially, the Horror Honeyz. We have meetings through the week, and I've been missing those too. So
I have as well, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I have this week. I'm guilty. Guilty.
But we're at our limit today, guys. I told you we had to be on spot today, and we do. We are coming up at our hour. We've got 4 minutes left. Just shout out if you need a helping voice. Okay, Spike Hunter.
Yes.
Big hugs to everybody here, even our lurkers, because we love you too.
Yes.
Remember to like,
share, and subscribe,
so that you can come
share,
up.
subscribe, and ring that bell.
Yes. And Mama, congratulations for being a new listener for us today.
Yes.
We're glad to have you.
Yes. Please come back again.
And we will be back next week, 3 p.m. Eastern.
I'd like to hear your Vincent Price voice sometime, Spike. That would be interesting.
I love Vincent Price. Okay, so are we ready, ladies? We're gonna